work with Canelo, Oscar De La Hoya. He used to be, Oscar De La Hoya. You know what I'm saying? If anything, instead of them trying to make Canelo like the next Floyd Mayweather or, taking Floyd Mayweather's spot, I always thought that Canelo would take Oscar De La Hoya's spot as a, legendary Mexican fighter. So for me, they're even talking about the fact that Oscar De La Hoya is trying to come back into boxing, and that the best way for them to settle their differences was if Canelo would agree to fight Oscar De La Hoya in his comeback. Now, that would be very interesting, and I think that fight would sell a lot of tickets, man. I think people would love to see Canelo Alvarez versus Oscar De La Hoya. That's my opinion of it. Yes, anybody. You can go and check for that Oscar De La Hoya comes to boxing. You know, whatever about the cocaine issues, the drinking issues, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But when it comes to boxing, the man top notch. He don't do motions that he just told I guess a reporter or a journalist or whatever that talking about, I guess he's saying basically this guy, he talking about the guy that he said Canelo is flat footed. He keeps his head up when he throws hooks. It was another thing he said basically this is Canelo, and he said, oh yeah, he's also ducking Charlo. Now, like they say in the article, they didn't mention David Benavidez ducking David Benavidez, but if anybody does not fight for real, it's for years. And pinpoint who it is. Oscar De La Hoya been dealing with Canelo Alvarez, so if Canelo don't want to fight, he basically told Oscar he could go kill himself. That's crazy coming from these two because I never would have expected Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo Alvarez to ever have beef. Um, in my opinion, could it be sought that Canelo is no longer with Golden Boy, doing business with Golden Boy? I think each other, things like that. Why I just came on to my something, you're live. I've been live. I don't know what's going on with my phone, but Oscar De La Hoya, the beef is there now. The tickets can be sold. Oscar De La Hoya, the beef is there now. The tickets can be sold. We can see a good fight between a legendary fighter and Canelo. He done brought great fights to boxing. Like I said, never ducked no from his former promoter. Maybe we may see a Charlo brother fight now. Everybody coming at Canelo back saying, I fight rap shit, my nerve. But I'm the first to always criticize Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I know it's on a so-called pursuit to be undisputed, something he could have did 2 times before. But when you mention that, people get mad and think you're hating on Canelo Alvarez. But Canelo Alvarez has had the opportunity to be undisputed, I think at least twice, and he didn't go through with it. But that's neither here nor there because now Canelo is trying to set his feet in cement and be undisputed. So you can't knock him for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that he finally is ready to sit at one weight class, you know what I'm saying, and show that, he's a dominant fighter and the king of the ring at 168. When it comes to the Charlo and Demetrius Andrade, I threw that off. Yeah, I throw it off because they're not even at 168. Now, Canelo could easily give them a contract and they could move up to 168. But as far as you calling the man out from 160, really I see it as no point already if he's not willing to fight you anyway. So, finna get on here. Yes, man. So, I don't really see what's the point of them always calling out Canelo Alvarez and y'all not even in his weight class. It's like y'all wasting our own time. Like y'all reaching for straws. Like why y'all keep fucking with him? But even though Oscar De La Hoya has brought it to people's attention that he possibly did duck Charlo or maybe he didn't duck Charlo, that does not mean that we will see a future fight between Charlo. But Charlo and them, they need to relinquish some belts and move up. And then, we can really go into the point of is he ducking him? Which it won't really matter right now because, Canelo Alvarez got one more fight before he undisputed if he going to take Caleb Plant's title. So we wouldn't see a fight from a Charlo brother or Demetrius Andrade until damn near probably 2022. So that's what I'm saying. Really, right now, the Charlo brother and Demetrius Andrade keep calling them out, but basically y'all really wasting y'all time. Until you move up to that weight class, then Then you can, hey Canelo, he ducking me, he don't want to fight me, and then we could really say that. But we got a lot of new casuals out here who don't know. They just jumping in the boxing, and from YouTube boxing and all that. They don't really know that Canelo Alvarez actually ducked Demetrius Andrade and the Charlo brothers from 154 to 160, and that's just the truth. But these two, you know what I'm saying, are going at each other head, and to me, I think it's more bitterness from Oscar. That's what I think it's from. But no, I won't say it's bitterness from Oscar because Oscar never came out first and said anything negative about Canelo. Canelo started that you drinking shit and you don't do nothing, so Oscar returned. You know what I'm saying? He's saying you flat footed, you throw hooks wrong, you make a lot of mistakes, and you ducking a Charlo. So I got to take that comment back. I don't believe that Oscar started the situation. I know Canelo started the situation from his comments, and Oscar just came back and replied basically. So that's just the way it go. You talk shit, then some, you gotta deal with the consequences. But as far as seeing them two fight, man, that fight was sell. Me personally, I believe that fight was sell. Oscar De La Hoya versus Canelo Alvarez. That's a ticket selling fight. So if they really got beef with each other, they really want to squash it and go head up, I would love to see that fight. I would love to see it. Hey, it's better than a Mayweather Logan Paul. It's better than a lot of this shit we got going on. We got Ocho Cinco is out here trying to box now. See, this is what this YouTube shit is doing, but I don't like this YouTube shit, this YouTube boxing shit. But I just get on and speak my 2 cents of it. I like both of these fights. I like Canelo Alvarez, even though I go in on it. But I just think they probably should handle this in the ring. I would love to see them handle it in the ring. And Canelo Alvarez started this shit. Oscar always been respectful towards Canelo, never said nothing bad about him, even though they're not doing business together now. Canelo is the one who's saying all the bullshit. So, I'm riding with Oscar. That's who I'm riding with. I'm riding with my boy Oscar De La Hoya, the golden boy, and do it all. Whatever beef they got going on, they get in the ring, I'm riding with my boy Oscar. And y'all make y'all comments. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. Do y'all think it's a good fight or not? Who y'all think started it and why? You know what I'm saying? Please subscribe to the channel. Please donate to the channel if you can. Your donations can be sharing the videos. Your donations can be going to mention my boxing talks on other platforms. That's donating too. Or if you donate monetary, whichever way, it help the channel. But I just want to thank y'all for y'all support. This is Easy Work Boxing. Y'all stay tuned. I got another video coming up. And thank y'all. Love y'all. Stay tuned. I'm out.